Listen, if you just bought a dividend fund that yields 10% and think you're all set for retirement, just hold on. Don't get excited just yet. You might not be earning the actual profit. And honestly, you're probably just slicing off your own limb to feed your own mouth. It's a real illusion. I see this all the time with Canadian investors, especially those nearing retirement. Everyone loves the monthly paycheck hitting the bank account. It feels safe, right? But have you noticed that your total balance is not growing? And in fact, it might be shrinking. This is the sneakiest trap in finance. It's ROC, or return on capital. On the surface, this yield looks insane, but underneath it, the banks are slowly feeding you back with your own money. Let's break this down in plain English. A real dividend is a share of company's actual profit, but ROC, that happens when a fund doesn't make enough profit to cover the pre-10% yield. So they just take the chunk of the money you originally invested and hand it back to you. It's like giving a butler $100 to manage. He gives you $10 back and calls it an income. At the end of the year, you only have $90 left in the pot. That's not a return on investment. That's just a refund of your own money. And the crazy part, most people think they are winning. Now, some people may argue with me. They say ROC is great. In Canada, you don't pay tax on it immediately on your T5, right? And yeah, that's true. Because it's your money, right? The CRA can't tax you twice on your own capital. But here's the kicker. It's a massive tax trap. Every time you take ROC, your adjusted cost base drops. If you bought at $10 and took $2 in ROC, your cost is now $8. And when you finally sell, your capital gain will look huge and you will get hit with a massive tax bill. And you are not avoiding taxes. You're just building a tax bomb for your future self and while killing your compound interests. So how do you spot the fake? Look at the underlying assets. If a fund holds blue chip stocks that only yields 3% to 4%, where's that 10% payout coming from? Simple, it's ROC. So the real retirement income comes from the organic growth. In Canada, if you want efficient cash flow, look for eligible dividends. They come with a dividend tax credit. And that is a legal, healthy, and sustainable way to save on taxes without eating your own lunch. Look, so there's no free lunch in investing. High yield products often play a shell game with your principal. If your retirement fund is paying out but the total value is mysteriously dropping, or if those T5 forms looks like a gibberish to you, let's talk.